This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later.
The current hour ill-suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's, or shall change once we have attended. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, or shall change. If your Majesty has any unfinished business, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early.
Master, pray, leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. Way mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows all.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we pray, is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
always a pleasure.
I quite like it here. To market.
A good sleep will ensure we are... Far and wide I've traveled.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour. First things first, we must speak with Captain Brandt.
Welcome.
There'll be a few heavy purses about today. Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, do not forget that we work to serve the... There is much we ought to tend to. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts I believe it is worthy of investigation. Yet, official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter. Fortunately for us, however, the agent is an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears, I doubt any would dare impede your passage with... There is one other thing, Your Majesty. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of Your Majesty's word. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your...
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unravelling the secrets of the Godsway. I know the way. Follow me.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Could you come over here?
Precious little time.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of this.
Won't someone do aught about this? You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. The fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batar. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last. 'Tis a letter she discarded. It seems to be addressed to someone. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning. Here, I thought, and if that is only, I am in no position to make demands. Glad I am to see you well. I've been no progress as yet, then.
About ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Court full of nobles, and not one noble heart.
Fancy a kit. But not at the expense of my duty.
A minute now. A minute now.
Oi! You can't come in here.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here.
What must needs be done?
All seemed well here. You can never be sure.
It ought to be said that all my days
Myself transgressed to respond.
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me.
Tis our duty to see this peace.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we... You really afford to carry more?
I'd sooner stay out of the back.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
I wouldn't mind a
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Places such as this
Is autumn mist
affect
still
my
today?
vigilance.
Off we trot.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Now, where was I bound again?
Always another errand to see to.
Oh, glad to stay a while.
I'm in fine company.
There are few places where I could let down my guard.
If I could, I'd never leave.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor. And rarely... Lucky us. That's worth taking.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
Where are you going?
A long day of work.
Somehow my feet always carry it.
Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the board. Where quarrels occur. Or every other day. Always a pleasure.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
When does my watch end?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
None of these milk sops are worth it.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
What ought I to do?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. Twas a remarkable recovery, really. Man was burned to a crisp. Pleasure doing...
Ruining my vegetables.
Tomorrow will be no different.
When does my watch?
It's just like a chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I lost my wife to magic's peril. I shall not allow...
I'm not risking my life for a visitor.
Will this take long? I'm
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why. I think...
Leave the finding of equipment enhancing materials to me, Master.
I'm a wanderer at...
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
You're all right. I've got you.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world.
A group of bandits has been terrorizing the roads of late, targeting our ox carts and the cargo they carry. They call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thieves. They are organized and deadly efficient. And worse still, they are without scruples. They have been killing and stealing in equal measure. Devils, the lot of them. What say you? Would you lend your aid in catching them? Many thanks, sir. I should be glad to know. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. It must be somewhere. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some survivors of the ring.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Say, did you hear? There's been a... Dunno, but I'd wager it's the work of bandits. Gotta be them coral snakes. Sir Lissandro's been iron hands in a bid to flush 'em out.
Well, if they're not caught soon, we'll...
As a matter of fact, the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday.
Pray, keep your voice low.
It's been a hard day.
There's aught to be said.
I follow my whims.
wheresoe'er they may lead.
I fear I've naught useful to share.
I only work when I fancy, but I get by.
Many of our citizens view pawns, yet so boundless is everything. Nadinia's mercy, that even lowly...
Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks.
I'm starving, I am. Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. So, if... spare some charity for the poor.
You there? What do you think you're doing, huh? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me.
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts, so there ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, let me tell you. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before. If you...
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
At any rate, looking around, it strikes me that we pawns are all men. I wonder if this speaks to the Arisen's...
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Well now, this is a nice surprise. Care for some tea?
If you're e'er in trouble, I'd fain come to your aid.
Aye, you've a bit of a special place in my heart. This is for you.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I invited myself along. No such thing as too much training, eh? I plan to...
Ah, you're welcome to stay a while.
Listen, there's all I would speak on. I've dedicated my life to perfecting my abilities. As such, there's no greater gift I can offer you than the best of my techniques. You've proven yourself
Ah, you're welcome to stay a while. Ah, you're welcome to stay a while, if it pleases you.
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Happened right near here, too. I'd bet my left seems they've slept past this checkpoint and gone right into Batal. Would they put all that effort into honest work like the rest of us? If someone doesn't put a stop to them anon, well, all... They say you should be thankful for your life, but simply being alive isn't the same as living, eh? The trouble happened due south of here. 'Twill be the...
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, this is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouse's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Yon ox cart is broken beyond repair.
The roads are hardly safe.
We must remain vigilant.
Watch out for the knackers, Master! Over so soon? Oh, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
You're looking a bit worn out, Arisen. Do you need a hand? Sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
This ends here. Would seem our fight is not yet done. To arms. To engine down.
With a view like this, we might well espy locations we've yet to explore.
Vermin has its charms, but so too Batal.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished. You ought to exercise more restraint.
The enemy retreats. No wonder any foe challenges us with the original list. There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
You keep your life, and I
take the rest. You keep your and I take the rest.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
Well, it's clear the two of you know what you're doing.
I'll wait here. You go.
You'll not live to regret this.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Got to be something worth decent coin hereabouts. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it. Not all chests contain treasure, you know. Hey, friend? Clearly not.
Ah, oxen.
They are endearing creatures compared to the monsters we oft face.
I'm a goner.
Who are you?
What would you with me? You looking for the coral snakes? Don't ask me. They were on us before I knew what was happening. Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed the crags to the west of here that they all came out at once. I had a clear view of them from the back of the... That's all I know. I thought I'd come back, see if aught was left. You know what? I just remembered.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not? I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Before you pinch their loot.
Foremost will want to knock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target than lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
Incline is as likely to throw us off balance as our enemy.
Grabbing hold! A bold grab! Mind if I follow your lead?
By all means.
How do you like that?
enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides. I'm sure there's still room for improvement. A band of knackers! Over here. Are we taking a load off so soon? If only follow me if you would.
First blood's always the sweetest.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight?
I'll have you!
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the Fiend's hideout. Come, Master.
Ought we not to pursue the bandit, Master? This might be our best chance of uncovering the Fiend's hideout. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
You have our gratitude.
Here already, are we? Decisions, decisions.
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
Ought we not to pursue the bandit, Master? This might be our best chance of uncovering the Fiend's hideout.
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt during today's raid. We don't hurt children. That's the rule. Don't tell me you forgot.
Sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? That what you're gonna tell Lenzo? He says we don't hurt kids. So you better...
Hold it! Who's this, then?
We've got an intruder. I'll go warn Lenzo.
Coming here was the last mistake you'll ever make, cuz.
I wasn't expecting mercy.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without light.
Get back here.
Son of a...
Seems we've enemies in our midst.
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
Well, it is clear the two of you know what you're doing.
And Tars, be sure to avoid open flame.
My magics are at your disposal.
And I might just think, what's the hurry? Go on, run. I enjoy the chase. What's the hurry? Go on, run. I enjoy the chase.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
A treasure chest? My mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials. But of course, Arisen, you may depend upon me.
Am I going to make it?
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before I think that's what Lenzo said to do. So come on, you lot. He'll keep us all safe. I'm sure they're already here. Run for it!
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Armour you've got. It looks better than me.
Hurting yet?
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we? Could you come over here? A passage here? Truly, there are secrets around every corner.
Pray, keep your wits about you. We need to go barging in.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes. We give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout. If we capture their leader, the other bandits might be...
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against
I'll pull through. It's a pleasure to serve you, master. That was only a hitch. It'll be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinch their loot. I've seen this exact scene play out before.
What are you doing? You're in the midst of battle.
Think of this bow is only worth boasting about.
Bear in mind, pride begets peril. You hold the enemy focused, and I shall strike them down.
Well, clear the two of you know what you're doing.
This is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly, with presence of mind.
been easily done.
Get back here. When I get my hands on you, you'll need for a face. Let us see what you're made of.
Monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
Better on me, right? Better on me.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper. Coming, lads, out. But before I forget, here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. This isn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo. Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but will interrogate the lad. The coral snakes are still an enigma.
As these bandits are duplicitous devils. I cannot help but feel for the lad, though he was one of them.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
A new piece of equipment. We must try it on at once.
It certainly bears inspection.
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
see us. That's worth taking.
Goodness. We're higher up than I thought.
Twould be quite painful were we to fall.
Careful now.
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there. Here we go again. If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave.
Feast your eyes on this! Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself. Is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Water is spilling through the cracks here. What could be the cause?
But of course, Arisen, you may depend upon me. Shock for our foe to find you've pinched their loot.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. At last! I thought we'd never find one.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Trouble you to assist me?
Together now! We attack as one! On complete the charge!
Just for killing on board. Never abuse it, eh?
Look, oxen! How tranquil.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. We've little need for a campsite at present.
It is well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not. There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed. Strike down the mage! Our foes must not be given the chance to get back on their feet.
We must remain vigilant.
What a fascinating way to end a foe! This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift. This is not what I expected.
And I'll strike them down.
Well, it is clear the two of you know what you're doing. Oh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Put an end to this, Master. Leave it to me, Arisen. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. A hitch. This will be a rude shock for our foe to find we pinch their loot. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Seen better days?
The work of goblins, mayhap.
No room for carelessness. Master, you require assistance?
It's only ends one way.
Nowhere to go. Tide of battle as light
You'll not live to regret this. Chest appears to be beyond our reach.
Surely we can make our way over to it somehow.
forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. We're off to the tavern, then. The Rock Mouse's Burrow, was it? I know the way. Follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Careful! Your harpies are about!
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
Well, it is clear the two of you know what you're doing. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. Take this. It is something I found. I wanted you to have it. And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. And now I feel a fool. It would seem Batal has a prominent statue of its own.
Let us approach, that we might examine it further. Survive. You must keep focused.
Leave it to me.
interested. Oi! Halt, I say!
Ah, take that! Spelled poison is working its evil effects upon the Arisen. Leave it to me, Arisen. Extraordinary, is it not? We need only hop on, and we'll be transported somewhere new. Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle. But knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray.
Right you are.
Over here.
Stop!
My magics are at your disposal.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I've got a good feeling about this one. I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Good work. Nothing of it.
Splendid. One of us has been poisoned. It's your fault.
The arisen is in your charge. They are right to fear us.
God we do pursue and eliminate the darkness.
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master. We've no need of arrows. None of us can use them.
Should an archer join our party, they'd be happy for them, I'm sure.
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Do we go there now? No! A hobgoblin! Nasty blow, that!
Now, what might that be?
Feast your eyes on this! Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Lay down your arms.
Hand over your virtue. I'll let you alone.
Oi! Where's that scoundrel hiding?
That's it. Buy a little something, won't you? Many thanks, sir.
It appears...
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here. Mind, 'tisn't always easy. Hope to see you again.
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight. And people, by the looks of it.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Am I the only one getting knocked about? You are mighty indeed, Arisen. Red Wolves, it seems we've been stalked. oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of food to in rations.
their loot.
Could you come over here? It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means.
Well met. Does that make you be at ease? I bear you come. Let me buy you a drink. We've much